All right, welcome to part 8 of Live Learning Flask. I'm your host, Yujin Tang. So, we have covered so far how to create a basic app, how to register different parts of the app, including the auth functions of register, login, logout, that's it actually. The blog, posting a blog, deleting a blog, updating a blog, and working with a database, which there are two databases. One is the users and one is the tables. From there, we created the HTML pages, which were using Jinja, and then we created some CSS, which was annoying as hell. And then we created the tests, and we got to the tests for the auth, and now we are getting to the tests for the blog. So we're going to start this episode by going to testblog.py, creating a file called testblog.py, and we're going to import pytest, import flasker.db, import getDB. Oh, sorry, from flasker.import getDB. Okay, now we're going to test the index. So this basically just tests the base page. Response equals client.get. Yep. So basically we want to assert that login and register are in response.data. Assert register and response.data. We basically want to assert that on the front page you can log in and you can register. And now we're going to do a login. Remember that we created this auth function that allows us to log in and log out pretty easily. Once we log in, we're going to get the page again and assert that log out is in there. Is that what I made here? Log out. Index, there it is, okay. Oh, I didn't put login or logout in here, did I? It's in the nav bar. Log out, okay, it's going to be one word. Okay, cool. In response.data. Okay. We're also going to assert that the test the test blog post that we posted via the SQL command is in there. So test title and we're just going to assert everything is in there. By, is that what I do? By, yes, okay. By should be pytest. Pytest on 2023 0105. Is that when I put the, yeah, 2023 0105. Yep. And then there should be test in response. Oh, sorry, this should be in response.data. In response.data. Oh, it should be test/n body. Is that what? This is a /n. Oh, this is not an or sign. Interesting. Okay. At least that's what I think. Now we're going to look this up. What is x0a in SQL? What is x0a in SQL? It's a blob literal containing a new line character. Oh, whoa. Didn't know that before. Okay. And now we're also going to assert that that we can have a way to update the blog. So href equals /1/update in response.data. So yeah, that's what we do for testing the basics of the index. Now let's test the login required. So we're going to go and we're going to create another one of these mark parameterize sessions. Gosh, So this time it's not going to be user, it's just going to be, and so we only need one, so this is going to be create, and then one update and one delete. /update /1/delete. Okay. Also don't need these because that's no longer a tuple. Cool. Now it's just going to get def test login required. That's probably not 0. That probably needs something else. Yeah, client path. Client path. So response equals client dot post path. And there's no login that's already happened, so we're gonna assert that response dot headers dot location is equal to /auth/login, because we made it so that, oh sorry, this should be equals. We made it so that users have to log in to see these paths. Test author required. So this is to make sure that you can't update and delete without being the author of the post. So now we're giving some context to the app. db.execute update post set author ID to where ID equals 1. db.commit auth.login. So now we're logging in, and our it should be a client, not auth path, not path auth. So now we're testing login for user ID 1, and so in this case we have author ID 2. So this should be there should be an error that's thrown here. If we post to /1/update, we should get a status code of 403. And same thing with delete. And we actually wrote about this earlier. Didn't I? Did we? Yes, we did. Okay. If the author ID is not equal to the user ID, we're going to throw a 403 error. We're also going to assert that href equals /1/update is not in client.get .data. So basically we're asserting that the client can't update without being the user. Okay, so we're doing this again, except it's just going to be 2. And we're going to test exist requires. Client auth path. So there's no post number 2, so it should throw an error. Client.post path .status code equals 403. Or 404. Does not exist. 404. Oh, now we gotta test the creation. So first thing we do is auth.login and assert that we can create something. And now we can post to it. So response. So client.post / create. Oops. And we're going to give it some data equals title. This is not created body ABC. Eugen is awesome. Haha, okay, cool. And now with app.app context, we're going to get the database and we're going to execute this in the database. So execute select count ID from post fetch one 0 and assert that count equals 2. I don't know why fetch one we'd have to get the first item. Let's check this out. Fetch one SQL return object. Oh. Fetch one returns a single record or none if no more rows are available. So I don't know. We're gonna mess with this. Anyway. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna do this. And if it breaks, then we'll take a closer look. Now let's test the update. So first we're going to log in, and we're going to assert that we can update. Status code equals 200. Oops, 200. Oh gosh. Typing is not great right now. Now we're going to post an update, client.post /1 /update, and we're going to give it some data. Title. Cool title. Body. Eugen is amazing. As you can tell, I'm not very creative with my bodies and titles. I'm just writing the truth out here. Anyway, app.app context and db equals get db. Post equals db.execute. Select star from post where ID equals 1 dot fetch 1, and then we're going to assert that the post title is cool title. Okay, here we go. We're going to test the update validation, so we're going to have to play with this thing again. Ba 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 ba. They do this in the other order, but I don't care. Okay, yeah, so we're making sure that our updates are valid, so obviously we log in. I gotta get more breath into my lungs. Oh, I feel so like, okay. The path and then the data equals title, bang bang, body, gang gang. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up. Oh, actually, oh, I see what we're testing here. We're testing that the title is valid. So actually the title should not be anything. So yeah, sometimes I'm just wrong. It should include that title is required. Is in the data. Not is in, just in. And then we should test the delete. And this one will need the client, the auth, and the app. Client, auth object, and the app. So I think the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to do auth.login. I've kind of started to notice this pattern here. Client, response equal to client.post /1/delete. Nothing's actually sent. It's just, that's just it. That's just the post object. Okay. Response assert response.headers headers location equals / app.app context db equals get db. So one of the things I don't like about this part is that we've basically just been coding without any testing for a while, and like I think that's generally bad practice, unless you're like coding something entirely new. I mean, which I guess we kind of are, but anyway. Whoever's writing these tutorials also are pretty good with the text, with the tests, so it's fine. So now we're going to execute some more SQL statements. Select star from post where, oh my god, where ID equals 1. And we're going to fetch 1. And then we're going to assert that post is none. That should be it, really. Now we need to run the tests. So now we need to create a setup.cfg file. CFG. This is a config file. Yes, config file. Yeah. So we're going to define what we're going to do with PyTest. Test pass equals tests. Oh my god. And then, yeah, let's do this. Coverage. So now we're going to run the coverage thing, which is why we installed it in the first place. Source equals Flasker. Okay, that should be it. And now we just run PyTest. Oh, shit. Line 69. Haha. What's wrong with this? I don't understand why it's mad at me. Unexpected EOF. Yes, I also don't expect that EOF. Is it because I didn't save this? Oh, it is. What's going on? SQLite warning. You can only execute one statement at a time. Okay, test hello is where it's at. Test hello. We're gonna actually just search for it here. Test hello. Okay, I don't know where that is. Test factory. Okay, here we go. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay, fuck that. We don't even need this thing. So if it's gonna fail, I don't want it to fail on that. You know, it's just not a good place to be failing on. PyTest. Okay, it's still 1 pass, 22 errors. All right, we got a lot of problems here. I can only execute one statement at a time. Is this like? Is this what's wrong with this? Is it MySQL? Is it my data SQL? Is it my SQL file? It could be my SQL file. Is it because I need to end this statement? Jeez. Well. Okay. What is wrong with this? SQLite error. SQLite warning. What's wrong with this? Okay. Where is this? Test initdb. Where is this? Where did I? Oh, yes. Huh? Let's use script. Oh, fucking. One failed though, 22 passed. Hey, this is good. This is an improvement. Assertion error. Assertion SQLite. Okay. So it was. Oh, okay. So it should be this one, which I just don't understand what's returned when you do fest one. Ooh, let's go. Okay. So I need to go figure out what's returned when you do. What is returned on a fetch one call in Python SQL? And why is it a list? Okay. That's weird. I think it's the count. I think it's when you do count. Yeah, the more you know. I mean, this is, okay. Well, we got our coverage tests and everything passes, so it looks good. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. And yeah, so next time we're going to go, can we put this on a production server right now? Next time we'll play around with running on a production server. How long has this recording been? It's only been 24 minutes. Okay, let's try to put this on a production server. So pip install wheel. Cool. Got wheel. Python setup dot setup.py bdist wheel. Nice. Okay. Now we can do pip install. Is it in dist? Oh, in dist. Okay. Oh, copy this file to another machine. We're just gonna set this up in here, and if it messes with us, then we'll just it's okay. Cool, it works. Then there's something about a secret key. Okay. So now let's install Waitress. There's some other steps to this, but I just don't care about the secret key stuff. And like basically, I think that's in init secret key. Yeah, dev. It should be a real key. You should make a real secret key out there, and it also probably should be in a config file and not not like this. And now Waitress. Waitress serve. Dash s call. Flasker create app. Flasker create app. Ooh. Maybe it needs to be single quotes. There's a value exception importing your module. What did I do? Maybe I just don't put these in at all. Okay. Seems like deploying to production will be for another video. I think that what we'll probably do is put this into a Docker image and then deploy from there. And we'll probably use Nginx instead of Waitress. There's definitely going to be a lot more research getting done around this, so we'll see. Anyway, yeah, that's part 8. This is basically the end of the how to create a very basic Flask blog tutorial. You know, this was a live learning series. I was learning this live as I was creating this. Yeah, there will be more of this, so subscribe. Peace out.